Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria. Please make sure to subscribe. I will also leave a link to one of my previous videos in the description because I have said if we reach 25 likes on that video, then I will start doing some free energy readings. And yeah, do them over YouTube. My thought process is maybe I'll get you guys to leave some comments and then I can answer them within the videos, or doing a live. We'll see what works best, but let's get that video to 25 likes, and then please feel free to give this one a thumbs up as well and comment below. Even if it's to say hi, I just want to make sure that we're pushing out these videos because I would love to be able to grow my channel. With that being said, thank you so much for being here. I am going to do a masculine feminine reading today because yesterday I said I was going to do a part of that video and I didn't. So today we'll just do masculine and feminine. I haven't had my hair out in a long time in a few videos, so feeling a little bit more spicy today, but I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me know how you're doing and let's go. Let's see what's on the go. I feel like the energy is definitely different than yesterday. A little bit more grounded. I know I mentioned it was a full moon yesterday. I don't know much about what that means, but if you're an astrology nerd, wizard, feel free to let me know in the comments. Let's see, what is the energy of our inner masculine today? Nice. And inner unions. Awesome. Okay, so the energy that I'm getting for the inner masculine, and I can relate to this, so that's exciting. So I hope you resonate as well. But I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles, and to me this energy is very much like embracing the long-term goals and not needing to rush, not needing to like overproduce or control any sort of outcome. Just gaining a sense of consistency. Consistency is the word that comes up, but it's not consistency in what we think we should do to gain the future we want. It's consistency in the discernment of what is aligned and acting on that. So that's a really beautiful energy. Then for the feminine, we got the Two of Wands. She's very much continuously coming back to evaluate the insight that she's receiving, the vision that she wants to create for the future. She's allowing things to unfold, like she's trusting this like Knight of Pentacles energy of what's unfolding. She's not panicking. She's not looking for validation. Instead, she's looking to the horizon and keeping that vision really strong so that the actions can keep being aligned to what it is that she's creating and seeing for herself. And together, that inner union is creating the Ace of Wands. So new beginnings in the action that we take, being able to bring more of ourselves, our alignment, our passion into everything that we do, because our inner union is the essence of our being. It's who we are. It's what, it's that life force energy that we put into things that we do. And it's like the Ace of Wands is really representing that this is what we are currently in the sense of like we are recreating what it means to take action, to be creative, to manifest or live in abundance of love and passion and excitement. I don't know, I just feel really excited when I talk about it. So I'll put some clarifiers, but that seems to be a really beautiful energy. Let's see, Knight of Pentacles and clarifiers. Six of Swords, yeah, it kind of the same energy, like we're moving into a place where we're no longer having to overthink or overanalyze, use our logic. We're simply allowing each moment to unfold and the stronger our inner feminine can hold that vision and the trust in that vision and become clear and be honest. And when new things come up or when things change, communicate that to ourselves. We can pivot, we can move, and there's no more mental anguish about what that all entails, because the communication is simply just going with the flow, one step at a time. Two of Wands. The Sun. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm getting the energy of like, I'm just feeling this overwhelming sense of complete and joyful knowing and trust of what is being formed. And it's that energy of like, I don't really need the physical reality right now to validate where I'm going, because I already know, and I'm already excited about it, and I'm already acting as if it's here, because I already know that it's the external reality, or the life that I'm creating is already matching the frequency that I embody. And what I mean by that is because the inner feminine, the inner masculine is currently working together and doing a really good job at that, the frequencies are in alignment. And so life has no other choice than to meet us in that alignment. And the feminine knows that. It feels like the inner arguments, fights, incongruence, static is kind of like dissipating, or it's, yeah, or there's a healthy way of moving through that, or we're learning a healthier way to move through that. Ace of Wands. Ten of Wands. I feel like that's also pretty self-explanatory. Sorry, I say that and then I realize that like what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing is matching, and I still have to be able to communicate that, so maybe it's not self-explanatory. So I need to remember that. But what I'm feeling with the Ten of Wands is this, like I said, it's this renewed way of doing things. We're no longer having to carry burdens of expectations or self-judgment in order to gain this ability to take action and move towards the things that bring us joy, love, passion, life. I've been doing that, my pilot mentorship, and I told one of my friends the other day, I was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. I love what I'm doing. I love how this feels, and I'm really excited about it. And it's not over yet. Like, the mentorship goes 6 weeks, but after the first couple weeks of doing it, I'm just like, this is something that like I'm just so grateful for. And the way that I got to this mentorship is because I listened and asked my inner masculine, the energy within myself. I asked, I prayed, I meditated, I received the answer, and it was, we need to offer some sort of free mentorship. So I did it, and I'm really excited about it because it allowed me to find this Ace of Wands. So if there's something that you feel like is meant to happen and isn't happening yet, I would highly suggest like praying on it, meditating on it, asking yourself, creating open dialogue. I talk to myself out loud a lot, so no judgment if you also need to do that. But also trusting the timing of when that guidance comes, because our inner masculine knows the timing, it knows what needs to be done, and so if it's not time, it might not come right away. But opening up that conversation with yourself and with God, Source, Universe could be really helpful. The Ten of Cups just fell out, but I was going to ask what else we might need to know. Any other energies that we might need to know about? That we might need to know about. Okay, we got the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, and Justice. I'm going to pull a clarifier for Justice. Yeah, the more, okay, so what's coming through is the more you devote yourself to these energies. So if you take what I'm saying and apply them to where you're at right now, regardless if you're feeling this yet, or regardless of if it's already happened or it's to come. If you can take the energy of what I'm presenting through this energy, or if you can feel it on your end and embody that, then you're going to be able to witness how you have the ability to create that inner balance for yourself, and you will ultimately feel the difference. It's not about the external expectation. I almost say that in every video. It's not about the external expectation of what's to come. It's knowing that when we reconnect to ourselves, we can create that inner balance. And when we devote ourselves with that, to that, the Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess, when we trust ourselves to be able to balance those energies and essentially embrace self-trust, and the inner relationship we have with ourselves. And instead of expecting the physical reality to change before we allow ourselves to feel that balance, it's about using the physical reality to be the reflection of how we're feeling. So if we're feeling out of balance because of what we're witnessing, it's merely just allowing us to be invited into creating that within ourselves so that we can get to this 10 of Cups. So using the physical reality not as a gauge of what we should feel, but instead as a reflection of where we can still feel and rebalance and shift. So that was Justice with the 3 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles with the High Priestess, and the 10 of Cups. I think that's a really beautiful message for today. But I'll be back tomorrow. So please subscribe, leave a comment or a question about the reading or any information or what resonates, what you're working through, what's going on in your life. I feel like the more that we connect as a community, the more specific maybe the messages can be for those who are watching. Yeah, and I just appreciate all your support and for you being here. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you all. Oh, and I'm sending you so much love. I will talk to you all soon.